değil mi?
Direkt 3 kişi geldi.
Listeleri var değil mi? Bir şey yok ya.
Çocuklar buradaymış mı?
Gökhan abi. Hocam size mezun meeting yapsanıza.
Duyuluyor sesiniz. Bilmem anlatabilirim.
Burada kim dersin?
Abi Civic Education varmış burada. Böyle
Hocası yok mu?
bilmiyorum. Ben derse başladım. Millet geliyor.
Selam versene hiç bakalım. Sana sayıda artışı artıyor ama maşallah.
Vallahi direkt 15 kişi geldi açar açmaz.
Birazdan başlıyoruz ya.
Good morning everyone. So please, if you need to write something or say something, you can use the chat box. Please start writing your names on chat box, please now. Siz bağlansanız
Şey geldi.
sesiniz. Tamam. İsimler geliyor.
Şöyle Ayşe orada listeye işte. Hadi gel.
SS1. Alo.
Okay abi. So I think
SS3. Okay. Civic.
Baksanıza ya. Bunu da siz de çıkacak mısınız? Yerinde. Aynen. Hiç koymadım.
Bana biraz özellikleri gösterseydin ben şey yaparım da sana.
Şifreyi.
Bana biraz özelliklerini gösterseydin ben şey yaparım.
Ya şu anda bir şey yok. Direkt başlasınlar. Devam etsinler de. Dillerden o değil ya. Onu hallederler. Drone'la gelecekmiş. Bir tane sadece şu an yeni şey. Senin için. Bir şey olmak yok. Because yesterday not on the teachers that use the area report. So I was unable to approach a lot of things. I couldn't see that.
Mr. Shaw.
Mr. Emmanuel, can the speaker so that we can address the students? You can speak now, please. Yes.
You can speak.
Okay.
They are listening.
Okay.
You can even communicate with them. Since you are not teaching them else so that you can talk.
Please let them talk so that they can understand. This ancestry, Mr. Adama.
Yes.
They meant to give us that too.
Okay. Hello, everyone.
Good morning.
Good morning, sir.
Yes, good morning, everyone. Please, I would love to advise you just briefly before the arrival of your teacher. Are you with me? Are you all with me? Hello?
They can hear, but they cannot answer you.
Okay. Please, of course, you agree with me. This is just what we can refer to as a palliative measure in order to cover our scheme. So we need to pay a rapt attention to our lesson. Of course, don't forget that when it comes to online lesson, it is possible, so to say, not to get all the gist from your teacher. But at the end of the lesson, we're going to upload the lesson itself comprehensively on the YouTube. So after today's lesson, say around 12:01, as the case may be, then you can go to the YouTube to see the comprehensive lesson, even up to the assignments and what have you, and some other things like that. In addition to that, we are trying to create email for each of the classes. JSS1, JSS2, JSS3, SS1, SS2, SS3, so that you can respond to the assignment given by each of the teachers in each of the days that you are going to have this lesson. Then you can post or send your assignment to your own email. For example, this is SS3. You are going to send your assignment to the email that has been created for your class. Then your teacher will respond, do the corrections and what have you, and some other things. By and large, of course, you agree with me that in the global world, this is what is obtainable. And then I want us to actually give it the needed attention that it requires so that we are not going to miss totally. Of course, we are praying fervently that soon, very soon, we are going to get back to our school. Don't forget that this is a terminal class, a certificate class that WAEC, NECO, JAMB, SAT, ACT, TOEFL, and the rest exams, they are not going to shift the date of the exam because of NTIC. Don't forget that we are just one out of numerous schools and what have you. And so there's need for us to give kudos to the management for what they are doing in order to cover the schemes, and that we are not going to lose out totally. So it is good if we pay the rapt attention to the lesson. And so we are going to, of course, we are following the scheme as it is in the school. That's what we are doing. We are not just speaking randomly. So by the time you give the needed attentions and what have you, you are going to be better off. So by the time that we get back to school, what we're going to do is just a kind of revision. Then you collect your questions. Then you ask your subject teachers and what have you. Then we take off from where we're going to stop soon, very soon. So please and please, it's not a joke matter, or you turn it to a theatrical place where you can start chatting among yourselves. So please and please, try as much as possible. Give the lesson the attention that is required, and don't just write anything or whatever. So please and please, it is very important. So your teacher for data processing is going to commence right away. That's just my my word of advice for you now. So the Mr. Shobola will take over from me now, and subsequently, as I'm still going to address you. I love you all. Good morning, everybody.
Why are you hearing that? I can't hear. What's this?
Okay,
No.
So what you want to do, Tal?
I want to share the.
Okay, just see.
Okay,
Share your first.
Folder.
Open it.
Let's open the folder first. Yeah. It's flash drive.
This one.
Yes.
Okay. Now we can share.
Then recording. Is that opened? Okay, this.
Yeah, just so if you need it. Okay. If they have questions, they can ask from chat.
Oh. Good morning, everyone. Today we are going to learn computer network, and these are some of the objectives we are going to achieve today. The definition of networking, networking itself, advantage of computer network, disadvantages of computer network, classification area by geographical location. In that aspect, we are going to talk about the types of area network, such as the LAN and WAN. We'll talk about the topological area, such as metropolitan area network. First, what is a computer network? What is a computer network, or what is networking? A computer network is defined as the connection of two or more computers. And why the two or more computers connect? What is one of the... Yes, someone said you thought you are having civic. We are swabbing. Yes, the civic teacher is will be coming soon. So we are having data pro first. Okay. So
Just walk around.
yes. Someone's talking about civic before. So a computer network is defined as the connection of two or more computers for resource sharing. And what are some of the resources that can be shared in a network environment? Sharing of resources such as printer. That is why you can be in an office and you have printers. For example, in the bank, somebody from the MD office can send work to printer at the front desk office department. They can take the printing there. So this is one of the application areas of networking: sharing of resources such as printer, sharing of expensive software and database. For example, some software are very expensive. The organization may not be able to buy for all the departments, but if they have it on their server, the whole organization can use that software, of course, by the help of network. Communication is one of the characteristic features of networking. It helps computer to communicate. You can interact from one computer to another. For example, I can send file from the MD office to some other department, say for instance, the maintenance department. So this can be enhanced through the help of networking. Exchange of data and information among users via network. Sharing of information over geographical and wide areas. Those are some of the reasons why computer network is very important. So, and we have the types of network. Computer network have opened up an entire frontier in the world of computer called client-server model. Yes, we have the client, we have the server. The client send information, he send request to server, server responds. So this is the architecture of a computer network. One of the advantage of computer network is increased speed, reduced cost. Yes, for example, if an organization has so many branches, like NTIC, for example, we have branches across the federation. We have Ogun, Abuja, Kano, Yobe, and the likes. So you don't need to send message from Ogun by transportation to Yobe. Maybe in those days, people can travel as far as Lagos to Abuja to deliver a particular file. But one of the help and importance of networking has helped us increase this. So it reduced costs, and within a seconds, the message is going to be delivered. So, and we have centralized software management, electronic mail. It helps you to send mails. Those are some of the advantages of networking. One of the disadvantages is like we have high cost of installation, require time for administration, failure of server, cable fault. High cost of installation, there are some devices that we call Cisco devices. These devices are very, very expensive devices that is being used in networking. So not all organizations can afford this installation. So that's why networking is cost. Then it requires time for administration. That is, anybody cannot just manage it. It requires the work of an expert, that is a network administrator. Sometimes server fails. If a server fails, it can affect the whole work of the organization. These are some of the disadvantages of computer networks. Cable fault. Sometimes some of the cables you make use of can fail. For example, among these cables, we have the fiber optic cables, we have the twisted pair cables. So some of these cables, if they fail, it's going to cause a big problem in networking. Now we have classification of network. That is the type of network we have. We have the PAN network, we have the LAN network, we have the WAN network, and we have the MAN. The PAN is the personal area network. The LAN is the local area network. The WAN is the wide area network. While we have the MAN, metropolitan area network. Then we have subtypes, which is the campus area network, which is CAN. So, for example, personal area network is a computer network organized around an individual person. It is generally consists of mobile, a computer, a cell phone, or personal digital assistant, that is PDA. PAN enables the communication among these devices. What we are trying to say is that most of us will use a personal area network. just a small network, is the smallest types of or category of network, because you share resources within a particular spot, that is within yourself. For example, you switch on the Bluetooth of your mobile phone, you want to send something to your computer. So this type of networking you are carrying on in this category is referred to as personal area network. Also, PAN can, be constructed using wireless or cable. Yes, for example, connection with Bluetooth is an example of personal area network, and it is wireless without using any wire. For example, if you want to transfer file from your phone to the computer and you have to plug your phone cables, so plugging your phone cables is using wire for personal area network. So these are some of the advantage of personal area network. You can see this is a descriptive analysis through diagram. You can see that's a laptop sharing information to phone, even to your wireless headphone, and you have your PDA, even to wireless printer. This particular setup is an example of a personal area network. Yeah. So you can see you have the phone. These are all sharing resources, corroborating the characteristics features of a network for resource sharing. Yes. So next is the okay, as we can say, we have the network, which is the local area network. LAN is a network technology which is designed to operate over a small physical area, such as an office, factory, or group of building. So this is one of the characteristics of LAN. The acronym LAN simply means local area network, and it's a network which is designed to operate over a small physical area, such as an office, factory, or group of buildings. So we equally have LAN are easy to design and troubleshoot. So exchange of information and sharing of resources become easy because of LAN. In LAN, all machines are connected to a single cable. Yes, all machines are connected to a single cable. Different types of topology, such as star topology, tree topology, bus topology, ring topology, can be used to configure LAN, which is a local area network. So we have these topological structures of LAN can be used. Then you can see the diagrammatic architecture of LAN as well. It is usually a private-owned network. For example, a school, an organization, as well as a factory can configure LAN to serve its member or its staffs. They can share resources, send informations, and the likes using LAN topology. So you can see the diagrammatic structure. The cloud shape here is just the network. It is sharing resources to several computers in that company. Of course, it is a local area network. One of the key features of local area network is that all computers in a local area network are resided in a particular location. You cannot have LAN and one computer is there, another one is in Abuja. No. Any network that exhibits such characteristics features is a wide area network. So in this case, LAN is for a particular geographical locations. So we equally have the WAN. WAN simply means wide area network. Wide area network. This network span over a large distance, or when the computer to be connected to each other are at wide separation. That is, in WAN, the computers to connect are not at the same geographical location compared to LAN. On LAN, local area network, the computers to connect are sitting on the same geographical location. While on WAN, computers to connect are far apart. They are not on the same geographical location. So these are some of the differences between LAN and why we use telephone line is because telephone networks are more in charge of why we use telephone line, why we use the communication between different users of WAN is established using telephone line. Yes, because phone lines are the originators of network, the shared computer network, and it is cheaper and more efficient to use the phone network for links, to link two computers together. So these are some of the features of wide area network. Like I said, we have personal area network. Personal area network is a computer network that is within yourself. For example, connecting your phone to your Bluetooth and to your printer. Only you alone within yourself. That's personal area network. Then we have wide area. Local area network is a network that local area network is a network that is within a particular geographical location. Okay, I'm going to ask you to differentiate between these three in a tabular form as an assignment. Local area network is a network that is residing in a particular geographical location. All the computers in a local area network are all on the same spot. While wide area network span over a large distance. That is, all the computers in a wide area network are not on the same geographical location. They are far apart. So this is some of the characteristics of wide area network. And this is like you are sharing file, like Facebook and the likes, they are using wide area network. This is the diagrammatic representation of a wide area network. You can see, So we can even define wide area network as a collections of LAN. It's a collections of LAN. You can see so many LAN come together to give you wide area network. You can see from my diagram here, I have LAN, LAN, LAN. They are, it's a combination of so many LAN giving us wide area network. So these are some of the characteristics of wide area network. You can see in the diagram here, collections of LAN give us wide area network. So from here, another types of computer network that we can talk of is the metropolitan area network, which is the MAN. Yes, it is in between LAN and WAN technology. Like I said, it is in between LAN and WAN technology that cover the entire city. So it uses similar technology as LAN, but a big bigger than LAN. So it's just in between, the midpoint between LAN and WAN. That's what we call metropolitan area network. It covers a metropolis. You know, a metropolis is still bigger, but not up to the whole city or the whole world, like wireless area network. So MAN covers just a few metropolis. Of course, they may not, the computers in MAN may not be residing on the same location, but their locations are not far apart because it's just within a metropolis, but not as big as wide area network. So this is the characteristics features of metropolitan area network of computer. So this is a diagrammatic representation of MAN network. So in between, I'm going to give you a brief assignment here that you are going to flash when you come back. Differentiate. Yes. Differentiate between LAN and WAN. In a tabular form. Yes, I'm going to make you differentiate between LAN and WAN using a table. we should attempt this assignment. Differentiate between LAN, local area network, and WAN, wide area network, in a tabular form. In a tabular form. So you are going to do this assignment for me. Next, when we meet online, I'm going to check this. This is the assignment. Let me make it bold. Yes. Differentiate between LAN and WAN in a tabular form. Can you note that? It's an assignment for you. Differentiate between LAN and WAN in a tabular form. So we are going to meet next class. If you are there, signal to me that you are available. Yes. Also, type your name as attendant on Thursday. Yes, we are going to meet on Thursday again. Type your name as attendance in the chat. I want to see your name. Yes, I will send you. Yes. Okay, are we meant to submit before next online class? Yes, you are meant to submit before next online. So I will send the email you are going to submit it to. Okay.
Yes, yes.
So,
honestly, I only you